Hello students! Let us see some of the important MCQs for your board exams from history. Okay, if Gandhi had a Twitter account back then, the hashtags would be trending worldwide. So are the MCQs from print culture and the modern world. Question 1. Which one of the following aspects was common between the writings of B.R. Ambedkar and E.V. Ramaswamy Naikar? 1 mark 2023. A. Wrote on the caste system in India. B. Highlighted the experiences of a woman. C. Raised awareness about cultural heritage. D. Motivated Indians for their national freedom. The answer is option A. Wrote on the caste system in India. Question 2. Which one of the following was not the reason for the popularity of scientific ideas among the common people in the 18th century Europe? CBSE 2019. A. Printing ideas of Isaac Newton. B. Development of printing press. C. Interest of people in science and reason. D. Traditional aristocratic groups supported it. The answer is option D. Traditional aristocratic groups supported it was not the reason for the popularity of scientific ideas among the common people in 18th century Europe. Question 3. Why was reading manuscripts not easy in India? Choose the correct reason from the following options. CBSE 2020, 2015. A. Manuscripts were highly cheap. B. Manuscripts were widely spread out. C. Manuscripts were written in English and Hindi. D. Manuscripts were fragile. The answer is option D. Manuscripts were fragile. Question 4. What was the reason behind the passing of the Vernacular Press Act 1878 by the British government in India? A. The Vernacular Act was enacted to propagate vernacular languages. B. The Vernacular Act was enacted to put some checks on the vernacular newspapers which have become aggressively and firmly nationalist by the British government. C. The Vernacular Act was passed to satisfy the Indians who wanted to develop Indian languages. D. The surface water of the Vernacular Act is to sustain British rule in India. What's the option? Yes, the answer is option B. The Vernacular Act was enacted to put some checks on the vernacular newspapers which have become aggressively and firmly nationalist by the British government. Question 5. The production of manuscripts became possible in Europe because A. The Europeans discovered paper. B. Just like silk and spices, paper reached Europe via the Arab world. C. Chinese paper reached Europe in the 11th century via the Silk Route like silk and spices. D. All of the above. So what's the answer? The answer is option C. Chinese paper reached Europe in the 11th century via the Silk Route like silk and spices. Question 6. What made Governor General Warren Hastings persecute James Hickey, who edited the Bengal Gazette? A. He published articles supporting Indian nationalist leaders. B. He published advertisements related to the import and sale of slaves. C. He published anti-religious articles. D. He published gossip about senior East India Company officials. The answer is option D. He published gossip about senior East India Company officials. Question 7. Which of the following aspects was common among the writings of Kailash Bashini Devi, Tarabai Shinde and Pandita Ramabai? 2023. A. Demanded economic equality for the masses. B. Highlighted the experiences of women. C. Raised awareness about cultural heritage. D. Motivated Indians for their national freedom. The answer is option B. Highlighted the experiences of women. Remember, the Simon Commission was basically that one group project where they forgot to include the main people involved. So, all the best.